Welcome back to the program. Lanre Olusola, life coach, the catalyst as it's called, is joining me right now virtually from Lagos. Mr. Olusola, welcome again to the program. Good morning to you. A happy new year. We haven't seen in a while, so a happy new year to you.
Yeah, happy new year, Nancy, and what an honor to be here with you today.
Okay, fantastic. Let's start on this premise. You know that 2021 was pretty much a year of recovery, so to speak. At least we had a pandemic. The whole world was on a lockdown in 2020. We're trying now to recover. And you're one man, you're one guy. Let me put it that way, because I see what you're doing right now. You don't want to grow old. So you're one guy, you know, that makes people reframe, redefine their goals, and also reshape. I would ask you just one biggest piece of advice that you would give to people this year, 2022, and let's coast from there.
All right, you know, one of the biggest advice is rediscover yourself.
Okay.
It's very, very important that you rediscover and you recreate yourself because the person that you were before COVID, the person that you were during COVID is completely different from the person that you're going to be post-COVID. Likewise, everybody else. Likewise, the market, your industry, and what you do. So it's all about recreation. It's all about re-strategization. It's all about repositioning. And if you don't, you're already old school. So a new beginning, a new year, a new you, a new dispensation is open. It's about starting all over again. That will be my greatest advice to you.
Starting all over again, rediscover myself and recreating myself. Now, let's start on that premise. What makes a rich life? Is it about money? Of course, I'm the money woman. The show's name is Moneyline with me, with Nancy. So what makes a rich life? You know, is it about money? I talk to people here every day about money, about finance, about economy, about building wealth. But how do you live your richest life?
We need to recognize that the paper that we hold is not really what money is. Money is a mindset. Money is value. Those are the two critical things that translate into, being able to have that disposable income. So a mindset of solution. You have to identify critical problems, mass problems, major problems that you become a solution to. Now, because you solve those problems, because you meet those needs, because you satisfy those wants, because you alleviate people's pain, people will value the value that you give. So money is a way of people showing that they value your value. It's just a means. So money in itself is an illusion. Now, the reality is the value. So you've got to ask yourself, what is the value of the solution you provide? What is the value of the product that is the expression of your solution? People don't buy products, people buy solutions. That's right. People give value for value that solves their problem. So I would not just go and stock painkillers, no matter how much promo they are doing, no matter how beautiful the branding and the packaging is, except I have pain. I would only go look for the solution to my pain when I have it. And so people need to understand that the mindset of attracting, of creating riches and wealth, right, is about being solution focused. So you now want to ask yourself, what is the problem that you were created to solve? What is the need that you are passionate about meeting? What are the wants that you can satisfy? What are the pain points that people have that you'd like to take away? The more you focus on that, the more you create the solution and package it as a product or a service that people can see, that people can hold, that people can buy, then money begins to follow you.
Oh.
And then you build wealth over time.
Coach, for some people, when you ask them the question, how do you want to live a rich life? In fact, my guest earlier, Hamzat, I just casually asked him earlier, how do you want to live richly this year? What does a rich life mean to you? And he's just told me peace of mind and getting fulfilled. So for some people, it's not about having so much money. Do you agree with that?
So he's talking about wealth now. So money is a dimension of wealth. And wealth is a construct that is 12-dimensional. When we talk about wealth, we're really, really, truly talking about, one, the element of cash flow, your investments, your assets, that tangible thing that people call money. However, health is wealth. Without emotional, psychological, and physical health, forget it. Now, the second thing that I've spoken about is the ability to attract value. So they call them money magnets, right? The people that have consistently put systems and processes in place to attract money, right, become wealthy. Now, the more people at the bottom of the pyramid or the middle of the pyramid, you solve their problems, meet their needs, take away their pain, the more cash that flows towards you. Now, the top of the pyramid of existence, you find people with major problems, critical problems, right, that they place a lot of value on. So you may have one such client whose problem, right, to solve it will run into billions of naira or millions of dollars. His one particular problem. And if you solve that problem, right, he's willing to appreciate the value that you have given him by giving you value to the tune of millions of dollars. The third element of wealth is power. Now, when we talk about power, we're not just talking about political power. We're talking about spiritual power, mental power, psychological power, the whole gamut of power. And that's why you will find that some people go and do rituals because they are looking for money. They don't understand, right, that it's not just about the element of spiritual power. There is emotional, mental, psychological, and even physical and relational power. Another dimension of wealth is time. Time is the only component that when it's lost is gone. And so, this whole concept of African time is a principality that steals opportunity and destroys the ability to create wealth and riches. Now, if you waste time or you spend time, what you're doing is you're wasting your ability to create wealth and create value, because time is value and value is time. Time is wealth and wealth is time. So what do you do with time? What is your mindset and your attitude about time? I've already spoken about solving problems, meeting needs. That's another component, and consistently doing so. Now, research has proven that 85% of success in life is dependent on how emotionally intelligent you are. So Warren Buffett says, if you cannot manage your emotions, you cannot manage your wealth. That's right. A lot of people spend money emotionally. So they go comfort shopping, they go comfort eating. Your emotions influence your decisions. Your decisions influence your actions. Your actions produce your outcomes. And so if your emotional state is not sound, if you do not have emotional intelligence, maturity, and sound judgment, forget it. Forget it. What about relationships, collaborations, corporations, partnerships, right? That is the new goal. Collaboration is the new competition. And so it is therefore very, very important for you to recognize that your network determines your net worth.
Yeah.
It is not just a sound bite. You are a sum total of the value of the kinds of people that can give you access to connections, right, that can solve your problem. We call it the 6 degrees, right? You are 6 people away from anyone you want to meet in the world. However, if you meet that person, what are you going to say to them? You want to take a selfie, or you've identified a major problem that you can solve? So many people may meet the wealthiest black man in the world today, Alhaji Aliko Dangote, but many people would only take selfies with him. What are you going to say to him in that one moment? What solution are you going to provide for him? What problem does he have that when you pitch it, right, in 60 seconds, you connect with him and he engages you? What are you going to tell Alhaji, right, in 60 seconds that will capture his attention? What problems or pain does Alhaji have that you are the solution to? That's right. That's right. A lot of people don't realize that it's not just that cash. That cash will come and go. It will come and go. But what is constant is value.
Okay.
Your value is embedded in the solution that you are born to be. And the solution that you were born to be is your purpose. Now, a lot of people make money effortlessly. When you find and you discover your purpose, that is the solution you were created to be, the essence of your existence, money will flow towards you.
You know, Coach, you said quite a lot, and we have about 7 minutes for me to still speak with you on this. I've taken a lot from what you have said. Richness, or living your richest life, is not about only money. Money is a dimension of wealth. Wealth, you can have social wealth. Good health is a dimension of wealth. Inner peace, intimate relationships, your network, just like you said, you're 6 people away from anyone you want to meet, you know. So, but can I say that you've given us now the science and the art of living a rich life? Because perhaps I think there's a science and there's an art to it. Now, the question for you is, why are people so worried about money that once they have money, they can live their richest life? And let me take it also with this analogy. If I say, okay, fine, you're going to win a jackpot of $10 million, for example, what will you do with it? People will be like, some people will answer me now, oh, I'm going to buy estates, I'm going to invest, I'm going to invest for my children, I'll buy my choice cars, and all of that. But is it really about that? How about even breaking that down? So people say, okay, I want to travel and all of that. Is that the right answer?
All right. It's quite interesting, you know, that very, very intelligent question. You know, a lot of people don't realize that money is the end of a process chain, a step of a set of processes. So at the end of it, money is what you get, right? Just as if you get raw materials and you are in the cement industry, you get limestone, you get a lot of those materials, you put them into the manufacturing plant. At the end of the production line, right, what you get is cement, and then you package it. That's how money is too. Money in itself, right, is an outcome of many things. And some of them I have spoken about, right? And so, you know, the cement in itself is supposed to be used for something. But when you begin to pile up cement in your house and you begin to build warehouse, you're not in the cement industry or construction industry, right? You begin to build warehouses and stash away cement, right? Then there's something wrong with you. And that's a poverty mentality. So there are many people that have billions of dollars stashed away, and they will go and steal more, and they will go and acquire more billions of dollars because they think that that cash, right, is money. It's just like a man that goes to a soak away and starts to pack, you know, feces and starts to put it and stock it away. You would think that that guy is crazy. That's how money too is, right? Now, money is supposed to be a messenger. Money is supposed to be used for something. Now, you have to ask yourself, right? Why has this money flowed towards you? And who are the people around you? What are the situations around you? What are the problems around you that money is supposed to go towards solving?
Okay, so in essence,
a lot of people don't realize that they are here to solve problems. So money answers to many problems. And that's why many people love money, right? Money is the only thing that God compares himself with. It says you cannot serve 2 masters, right? It means that God can be a master, money can be a master in the hearts of men. And so you need to ask yourself, right? Am I a slave to money, or is money my slave? If you are a slave to money, every time you wake up, every time you step out, every time you are doing anything is to make money. However, the flip, which is the money that I make is not the end. It is a means for me to fulfill and to do certain duties and to do certain things. And so people should stop thinking about amassing it. People should start thinking about, to what end do I want to deploy the money? So there are people in your family that need education. There are people around you that need accommodation. There are people that are in the hospitals that need, there's so much around you that you can do with money. Look, go and watch the men that built America. Andrew Carnegie, Henry Ford, John D. Rockefeller. You know, all of those men built and acquired so much wealth. They realized that it was vanity. And guess what they did in the end? They began to give it away. They started to compete to make more money than themselves. At the end, they competed, right, to give more money away because they realized that, that was the essence of money.
Coach,
it's not about accusation. It's about giving, for it's more blessed to give
than to receive. You know, what you just said now, we're also seeing these billionaires do that now, especially as Bill Gates have introduced his co-billionaires and even Warren Buffett into giving. But one last question in less than 1 minute. With what you have said, can I really say now, or can I infer that we can be taught to be rich and live our richest lives, and will it be enhanced by our daily habits? Can I infer that from what you said in just 30 seconds?
Yes, money follows principles and formulas. Yes, if you understand the principles and the formulas, you will be rich. If you continue to follow the principles and the formulas, you will continue to grow your riches. If you consistently do the needful with it, you will build wealth.
Wow.
Yes, you can learn it. So many people were born wealthy. Everyone, in fact, was born wealthy, but not everybody would ever be wealthy. We all have talents. We all have solutions. We all have gifts. We all have 24 hours. We all have the same brains, 2 eyes. We're all born equal. Some people are born into certain families where they are taught the principles and the secrets of making money. Some people are not. If you are not, go and find out what the principles of making money is. And you will make money. Most billionaires are self-made, not born.
Thank you very much, Kochi. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for joining us today, and thank you for those insights, at least living your richest life 2022. One of my goals this year is also to bring in, we have a community on the show, ardent viewers, you know, that have been watching us for years, and make them live their richest lives, make them enhanced this year. So that's one of my goals this year. So thank you very much, Coach.
So Nancy, what I'm gonna do for you is my second money book is coming out by February. I'm gonna gift it to all of your followers. Everyone that follows you, I'm gonna gift it to them.
Wow.
No matter how many they are.
Wow.
So, you know, just stay in touch. By February, my second money book is coming out. And it's a combination of my first money book and my second money book, right? And I can assure you, if your followers, if they read it and they follow the principles, their lives will never remain the same again. I make that promise to you.
Thank you very much, Coach. What a way to end today. And I'm going to read it, so I should be the #1 recipient so that I can actually also teach it on the show. Thank you very much, Coach. So our followers, our community, you've heard it. You should start from my team. I hope my team has heard that so that we can take the opportunity. Thank you very much, Coach. God bless you. I've been speaking with Lanre Olusola, who is a life coach, and he's known as the Catalyst. We've been talking about how to live your richest life in 2022. Thank you all for joining us. In case you want to be part of that largesse, which he just announced, you can reach us. You can also reach out to me on Twitter or on our social media platforms. I'll see you all again on Monday. God willing, be the best you can be and be that change that you want to see. Nancy Naji is my name. Bye.